Before the dawn of time, before the universe as we know it took form, there was a profound stillness. This is where the sacred narrative of creation begins, a story of divine intention and boundless power. The very first verse of ancient scripture declares a monumental truth. God, the ultimate architect, brought forth the heavens and the earth. This foundational statement sets the stage for all that would follow. In its nascent state, the earth was not the vibrant, life-filled world we inhabit today. It was described as a formless wasteland, an expanse devoid of structure or discernible features. A deep, impenetrable darkness enveloped the abyss, a vast, uncharted void. Yet, even in this primordial obscurity, the divine presence was active, preparing for the unfolding of creation. A mighty wind, often interpreted as the Spirit of God, swept across the surface of the waters. This powerful, unseen force hovered over the deep, signaling the imminent commencement of order from chaos. Then, with a declaration of unparalleled authority, God spoke. The divine command resonated through the void, "Let there be light." And in that instant, the very fabric of existence was transformed. Light, the fundamental prerequisite for all life and perception, burst forth. It was not the light of the sun, moon, or stars, but a pure, unadulterated illumination, marking the first distinction in the formless expanse. God observed this newly manifested light and recognized its inherent goodness. This divine affirmation underscores the perfection and purpose embedded in every act of creation. A crucial separation then occurred. The newly created light was distinctly set apart from the pervasive darkness. This act established the foundational rhythm of existence, a cycle of illumination and shadow. God bestowed names upon these fundamental elements. The light was called day, signifying a period of activity and visibility. The darkness was named night, a time for rest and mystery. Thus concluded the first day, a period marked by the emergence of light and the establishment of the primal distinction between day and night. It was a testament to the power of the spoken word. On the second day, the divine creative impulse continued to shape the nascent world. God issued another command, bringing forth a new structural element. Let there be a dome. The purpose of this dome was clear and essential, to create a distinct separation. It was designed to divide the waters that were below it from the waters that would remain above it. With divine precision, God brought this dome into being. It stretched across the expanse, forming a vast, overarching canopy that would define the atmospheric realm. God then named this newly formed structure. The dome, now firmly established, was called the sky. It became the visible expanse above, a boundary between the terrestrial and the celestial. The second day drew to a close with the sky firmly in place, fulfilling its role as a separator of waters. This act brought further order and definition to the expanding cosmos. The third day witnessed a dramatic transformation of the Earth's surface. God commanded the waters beneath the sky to gather into a single place, revealing the dry land. As if responding to an unseen hand, the vast bodies of water receded, and the dry land emerged from their depths. This pivotal moment brought forth the solid ground upon which life would flourish. God then assigned names to these newly defined features. The dry land was called the earth, establishing its identity as the foundation of terrestrial existence. The gathered waters were named the sea, defining the vast oceans. Following the emergence of land, God issued another life-giving command. The earth was to bring forth vegetation. This was a call for life to sprout from the barren ground. In response, the earth produced an astonishing array of plant life. Seed-bearing plants of every kind and fruit trees yielding fruit with seeds within them covered the landscape, each reproducing after its own kind. The third day concluded with a vibrant green earth, teeming with diverse plant life. This act provided the essential foundation for sustenance and beauty, preparing the world for more complex forms of life. On the fourth day, the heavens themselves were adorned with magnificent luminaries. God declared, "Let there be lights in the dome of the sky." These celestial bodies were created with multiple profound purposes. They were to separate the day from the night, to serve as signs for fixed times and seasons, and to provide light upon the earth. God then created two great lights. The greater light was fashioned to govern the day, providing warmth and illumination for all terrestrial activity. This was the sun, the heart of our solar system. The lesser light was created to govern the night, casting a gentle glow and guiding travelers through the darkness. This was the moon, accompanied by countless stars, each a distant beacon in the vast cosmos. These celestial bodies were set in the dome of the sky, fulfilling their roles as timekeepers and sources of light. They brought order to the cosmic calendar and beauty to the night sky. The fourth day concluded with the heavens ablaze with light, each celestial body perfectly positioned to fulfill its divine purpose. The universe was now a grand clockwork of light and shadow. The fifth day brought forth an explosion of life within the waters and across the skies. God commanded the waters to teem with living creatures and birds to fly above the earth. From the depths of the oceans, God created great sea monsters and every kind of living creature that moves and swarms in the waters. The seas became vibrant ecosystems, teeming with diverse forms of life. Simultaneously, God created every kind of winged bird. The skies filled with their graceful movements and melodious calls, adding another dimension of life to the newly formed world. God then bestowed a powerful blessing upon these new creations. They were commanded to be fertile, to multiply abundantly, and to fill the waters of the seas and the earth with their offspring. The fifth day concluded with the oceans and skies vibrant with life, each creature fulfilling its role in the grand design. The world was now a symphony of movement and sound. On the sixth day, the earth itself became home to a new array of living beings. God commanded the earth to bring forth living creatures according to their kinds. This command resulted in the creation of cattle, creeping things, and wild animals, each distinct in its form and function. The land became populated with a rich diversity of fauna. Then, in a moment of profound significance, God declared a unique intention. "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." This marked the pinnacle of the creative act. Humankind was brought into existence, male and female, uniquely fashioned in the very image of God. This bestowed upon them a special dignity and a profound connection to their Creator. Humankind was given dominion over all other creatures and over the entire earth. This stewardship implied responsibility and care for the magnificent creation entrusted to them. God blessed humankind, just as with the animals, commanding them to be fertile, to multiply, and to fill the earth. This ensured the continuation and flourishing of humanity. For sustenance, God provided for both humans and animals. Seed-bearing plants and fruit from trees were designated as food for humankind, a bountiful provision from the earth. Green plants were provided as food for all the animals of the earth and all the birds of the air. Every living creature was sustained by the generous provisions of the Creator. As the sixth day drew to a close, the grand work of creation was complete. God surveyed all that had been made, from the vast heavens to the smallest blade of grass, from the mighty oceans to humankind. With divine satisfaction, God declared it all to be very good. This ultimate affirmation underscored the perfection, harmony, and inherent value of every aspect of the created order. The sixth day concluded, bringing to a magnificent close the foundational acts of creation. The universe, in all its intricate beauty and complexity, stood as a testament to divine wisdom and power.